This is the video introduction to Lesson 12, Simple Circuit on a Solderless Circuit Board, in the Mr. Circuit Basic Electronics Lab number 2. In this presentation, I'm going to demonstrate the use of a solderless circuit board supplied with this lab to build a simple circuit consisting of a red LED, a 470 ohm resistor, a 9-volt battery snap, and a 9-volt battery. First, we get out the solderless circuit board. Then we install the LED. Let's put it into holes at the top of column 7 and 9. We will put the cathode lead into the top hole in column 7 and the anode lead into the top hole of column 9. At this point, it would be good to refer to the vertical groups of holes as columns 1 through 17 and the horizontal holes as rows A through J. That way, each hole in the board has coordinates. Using that system, we have plugged in the cathode of the red LED into row A, column 7, or just A7, and the anode lead is plugged into A9. Remember that to find the cathode lead on the LED, look for the shorter lead or the beveled edge on the red plastic lens of the LED. Just as a note, sometimes I trim the LED leads so they're both the same length to make it easier to insert it into the solderless circuit board. I sometimes do that with any components that have one lead longer than the other. If it is difficult to insert the leads of a component into the holes of the solderless circuit board, I use a pair of long-nose pliers to aid in inserting the leads. Again, if you have any problem inserting the leads, use long-nose pliers. After we have installed the LED, I install the 470 ohm resistor. Remember that resistors do not have polarity. Let's plug the resistor leads into B9 and I10. The last component to install is the 9-volt battery snap. Let's plug the negative lead into B7 and the positive lead into J10. That should complete the circuit. If we connect the battery, the LED should light up. Now, what I would like you to do is assemble this simple circuit on your solderless circuit board, following the instructions on page 12A of your lab manual. When you have the circuit working and the LED lights up, you can disassemble it and fill in the answers to the questions on page 12B. When you've done that, you are ready to go on to lesson 13 in this lab.